Okay, once again this video is meant to be for room parents at the Hill Elementary School PTA that are going to be helping us keep track of the class fund schedule spreadsheets. So this is really the reason why we've done all these videos and given you this access. And we appreciate your help with this task that is needed for each classroom. So the first thing that I'm going to do is get to where the group is so that I can access the link to get to the class fund spreadsheets. Okay, so we've added the link, so now it's real easy to get to the groups. Once more, click on My Groups under the freedomhillpta.org. I click on the Room Parent link, and now there's an associated shared Google Drive folder that you should have access to. So when I click on that link, I can see the Room Parent folder, right? The Room Parents folder, and I can see what's shared with me. Now, I'm going to click on this button here on the top right, Add to Drive, so that all these folders and files are actually added to my drive and I have an easy way to access them on an ongoing basis, right? So once I do that, then it's better for me and easier to just go to Drive, open Drive, and now I can see the things that are here. Incoming is now shared with me, so basically they've renamed things, make it more readable and manageable for people. Now, what happens is that because I clicked on that Add to my Drive, I can now see things very easily here in this folder view. I like the list view rather than the grid view, so I'm going to switch to that. And now all of the class fund schedules are here. I can see a template that was used for that, creating those class fund schedules. And I can see the room parent list as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend to be a room parent here for a moment. And I'm going to open one of them. So I'm going to open with Google Sheets. This is the best and easiest way to get to your files and folders and get to edit them. There are some cells that are protected, so if you try to type outside the allowed range to edit, you're going to get this message. But the idea behind these spreadsheets is that once the parents have counted all the money that was brought in for the room fund, then you will enter the total amount here, and any expenses are going to be entered here on the spreadsheet, right, with a date. And then once you enter an amount, the spreadsheet then has some formulas in it already to just go ahead and start calculating the total expense amount, and then to calculate the remaining class funds after the expense. So really that's it. That's everything that you need to do. This is how you access the Google spreadsheets. I want to show you something that can sometimes be confusing, just so that you avoid the pitfall and know what to do if you do go there. What I showed you was the easiest and quickest way to get to it. When you're done, you can just close it, right? And you can come right back to Drive. Again, we opened it with Google Sheets, and we got to it from the link from the room parents. But the key that we did to get this view was that we clicked on that link that said add to my Google Drive and then open the Google Drive, right? I just want to show you what happens if you did it differently. If you clicked on that link, you don't go to Drive and instead click over here, right? And let's say you find one and click on the spreadsheet just like that. It doesn't actually open the spreadsheet, but it just gives you a preview. Here you will find that you cannot do anything, you cannot change it, you cannot touch it. It's not an editable mode, it's a preview. What you would need to do is click on Pop Out, and what it actually does is actually opens the spreadsheet. Now you are where you can actually modify it. So just in case somebody ran into that and thought that they weren't able to modify it, it's because you were not looking at the actual spreadsheet, you were looking at a preview. Okay, so I hope this video is informative and that you find it useful, and that it helps you with what we've asked you to do. Thank you very much for watching these videos.